Somewhere in the Arctic Ocean right now, there is a shark swimming through complete darkness. It's nearly blind. It moves so slowly that scientists once thought it was dead when they first filmed it. Scientists recently examined one of these sharks and estimated its age. The results stopped them cold, at least 272 years old, possibly 500. Think about what that means. This shark was already swimming in this ocean when Shakespeare was writing Hamlet. When Galileo first pointed a telescope at the sky, it was already alive when the first European colonies were just appearing in the New World. 5 centuries of human history, and this animal didn't notice a single second of it. This is the Greenland shark, the oldest living vertebrate on Earth, and almost everything about it defies everything we thought we knew about life. Most sharks live near the surface, warm water, reefs, coastlines. The Greenland shark chose the opposite of all of that. It lives in the North Atlantic and Arctic Ocean, water so cold it's barely above freezing. It dives to depths of 2,200 meters, that's deeper than most submarines can go. Down there, there is no light, no warmth, almost nothing to eat. And the Greenland shark doesn't just survive in these conditions, it thrives in them. Its body temperature matches the water around it, just above freezing. Its heart beats so slowly you'd struggle to measure it. Everything about this animal runs at a fraction of the speed of any other predator on the planet. Scientists believe this extreme slowness is the key to everything. Think of it like a car engine. The faster it runs, the quicker it wears out. The Greenland shark runs at the absolute minimum, and in doing so, it outlives everything. The coldest, darkest, most hostile place on Earth turned out to be the secret to near immortality. But surviving in the dark is only part of the story. What's actually happening to this animal's body down there, that's where it gets disturbing. Look at that eye. That white cloudy mass, that's a parasite, called Ommatokoita elongata, a small crustacean that attaches itself to the cornea and feeds on it. For decades, scientists assumed this meant the shark was essentially blind. Why keep working eyes in a place with no light? But a 2026 study changed everything. Researchers tested how much light actually passes through that parasite-covered cornea and found it still lets through plenty, especially in the blue wavelengths these sharks are built to detect. Even more shocking, sharks over a century old showed 0 signs of retinal decay, no blindness, no degeneration. The same DNA repair system that keeps the rest of its body young is keeping its eyes young too. A predator that should have gone blind centuries ago, still watching the whole time. And yet, scientists have found seals, fish, even polar bears in its stomach. How does the slowest swimmer on Earth catch a fast-moving seal? It doesn't need eyes and it doesn't need speed. It waits until the seals fall asleep, floating in the water. The shark approaches like a silent, frozen shadow. Once it gets close, it expands its massive throat, creating a powerful vacuum that sucks the prey in whole. It doesn't need to see you. It can feel you exist. Now here's something almost nobody knows. The flesh of the Greenland shark is toxic to humans. Not mildly unpleasant, actually toxic. Its meat acts like a powerful neurotoxin when consumed fresh, causing disorientation, hallucinations, and loss of motor control. Sled dogs that eat it lose the ability to walk. And yet, Iceland has been eating it for centuries. There's a traditional dish called hakkarl. The shark is buried underground for months, then hung to dry for several more. The fermentation breaks down the toxins. Eventually, mostly, the result smells so strongly of ammonia that people gag before it reaches their mouth. Anthony Bourdain called it the single worst thing he'd ever tasted. Icelanders consider it a delicacy. But the food, the blindness, the depth, none of that is the most shocking thing about this animal. That comes down to one number. Most animals, you can tell how old they are by growth rings in bones or scales. The Greenland shark has no bones, cartilage skeleton. For decades, scientists had no way to know how old these animals actually were. Then in 2016, a breakthrough. Researchers used radiocarbon dating on the eye lenses of 28 sharks. Eye lenses form at birth and never change. They carry a chemical timestamp of the exact year the animal was born. The oldest shark in the study was born somewhere around 1627. But here's what nobody could explain. Why does it live so long? Scientists sequenced its genome and found something extraordinary. The Greenland shark has 81 unique DNA repair genes that no other animal on Earth has. Think of it like this. Every living cell accumulates damage over time, like scratches on a phone screen. In most animals, those scratches build up until the screen cracks. The Greenland shark has a built-in repair system that polishes out every scratch before it becomes permanent. And this is where it stops being just a cool animal fact and becomes a medical holy grail. Think about it. An animal that lives for 500 years should be riddled with cancer. Millions of cell divisions over centuries should inevitably lead to fatal tumors. But they don't. Their bodies are virtually immune to it. Today, geneticists are studying these exact 81 shark genes to unlock the secret of cancer suppression. We aren't just looking at a deep-sea monster anymore. We are looking at a living library that might hold the actual cure for human aging and oncology. Its body fights time at the molecular level, a biological shield built over millions of years of evolution. In the coldest, darkest place on Earth, everything about the Greenland shark is slow. Cruising speed 1.2 kilometers per hour. You could outpace it on foot. It doesn't reach sexual maturity until 150 years old. And when it finally mates, the pregnancy lasts up to 18 years. A single litter takes longer to be born than most humans spend in school. In the early 20th century, tens of thousands were killed every year for lamp oil. Animals alive since the Renaissance, gone in a season. If that happens again, recovery takes centuries, not decades, centuries. And the most disturbing part, we have no idea how many are left. We don't know where they breed, where they give birth, or where they go. The oldest animal on Earth, and we know almost nothing about it. We always thought they were locked away in the frozen north. We were wrong. Recently, marine biologists off the coast of Belize in the warm, tropical Caribbean Sea were tagging reef sharks. Out of the pitch-black abyss nearby, they pulled up a massive, sluggish ghost. It was a Greenland shark. It turns out they aren't just Arctic residents. They are likely moving through the deep ocean trenches across the entire planet. While tourists swim in sunny Caribbean waters, 2,000 meters directly beneath their feet, 400-year-old monster from the Ice Age is slowly passing by in the dark. There is something deeply unsettling about that. An animal older than any living human, older than any country on Earth. And we only found out it existed in any meaningful way in the last few decades. What else is down there that we don't know about? Right now, somewhere in the Arctic Ocean, something is moving through complete darkness, slowly, patiently. It was here before our countries existed, before our languages, before almost everything we consider ancient, and it will almost certainly still be here long after we're gone. The ocean has been keeping this secret for 5 centuries. We've barely started finding the others. Subscribe to Wraith Depth, because we're just getting started.